In this video, I'll particularly talk about can an international student buy a car in the UK? Or rather, should an international student buy a car in the UK? Well, I purchased car in March 2021, 7 months back. Sorry, 8 months ago. And then I sold it. Then I purchased a new one. And I am on international driving license currently. And it has been a good journey with the car. I purchased it off from Facebook Marketplace. I paid £1,100, 1100, 1150 in that range, and I was paying £25 per month for road tax, £75 for insurance on international license, so approximately £100 every month. It was a Peugeot 206 automatic petrol and very less mileage. It was a good car. I will try to put a video of it also in this video itself. So for the car, I'll just tell you the total costs involved in purchasing a car here in the UK. So I purchased it off Facebook Marketplace, so there's no agent fees or anything. I paid 1,050 for the car, and then before I can drive it on road, I have to pay the road tax. Road tax is £23 per month. I chose it to pay monthly so that there's not a burden of 240 pounds at once. So I'm paying right now £23 a month, and on my international license, and considering my age and other key factors, the insurance for this car I'm paying is £73 every month. Again, I chose it to pay monthly rather than paying approximately £900 in one go. So I'm paying monthly around £100 for tax and insurance for this car. Well, it's quite cheap, quite expensive depending on your case, but I find it convenient and affordable, so it should be okay. And if you're looking to buy a car for delivery, make sure you need a delivery insurance and have a valid delivery insurance. Just make sure the paperwork is right before you buy the car and are legally allowed to drive it on road. Yeah, so that's it. If you have any questions regarding the purchase of car as a student, you can always comment below and I will be happy to answer them. All right guys, see you later. And then I sold it because I wanted to have a UK full license which was on manual and not on automatic car. Otherwise I won't be allowed to drive a manual car if I have an automatic license. So I sold that car for the same amount of money that I bought for, around 1100. I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. It was a quick sell, easy sell. And then I purchased a 2008 Toyota Auris 1.6 VVT, and that was also for 1100. The tax is I am paying right now £21 or £22, and I am paying insurance £73, more or less the same money. But it is a petrol manual car, newer car, good condition, good car. I'll try to put a video of that also. I purchased it 3 months back so that I can have practice driving on UK roads. It is very easy to drive in India, but the rules here are very tough and it is not as easy as in India. And when you are in India, you are driving for a long time like me, you will have some bad habits, like you will just be driving with one hand here and one hand on the gear. If you are driving automatic, then one hand on your phone. Well, during the exam at least, it is not allowed here. You will need two hands on the steering wheel all the time. So I did one driving test, not test, but a lesson with the instructor, and he said you will fail. So just to practice all that, blind spot check, then sides, signals, mirrors, all those videos I saw on YouTube and tried to use it on my daily driving, and it has been a good journey so far. Fingers crossed. I have my exams booked from March or April. I booked my exams for December and then I preponed it. I got an earlier date. Now it is on 9th of November. Fingers crossed. I hope I'll get a full UK license. And let's see. Well, buying a car is a big decision. unless you have good money back home and then you bring it here and buy a car. But yes, should you buy a car or should you not? Well, I think if you are interested in delivery jobs here and there, small part-time jobs, then a car is needed, otherwise you will not get those jobs. But should you do those jobs is one big question, and I would not recommend to do delivery jobs, at least now when you are on international license, and most of the companies won't allow, so you will have to take cash in hand, which I don't recommend. So then, do you need a car? Well, I purchased a car just for my own convenience, just that's it. Time is money. I used to spend 2 hours going here from job and coming back. I was spending 2 hours. 2 hours is almost 19 pounds for me. So to save those 19 pounds, I purchased a car. 19 pounds one day multiplied by 22 days a week that you are working, that's a lot of money. So I thought, okay, then have a car and just weigh your pros and cons, and you will see that do you need a car. Even if you don't drive a car, your expenses will come down to at least not 200 but 150 to 200 pounds, even if you don't use the car. When I first purchased, the fuel costs were 119. Now it's 141 pence per liter. So fuel prices have gone up and they will continue to go up. But still, I think buying a car was a good decision for me. It gives me freedom to go on small road trips here and there, meet friends, travel around, go to LD, Lidl, anywhere just for shopping and come back with bags full, not walking or not in public transport. But if you're living in London and proper areas where public transport is very good, you don't really need a car. But if you're staying outside of London or outside of the regions, little bit further away, like in Chelmsford, I thought car was a good thing that I did. So buying a car was good for me, but of course you'll need to weigh in your pros and cons. As I said, do you need a car? Will it be helpful? Will you save enough to be affordable, for the car to be affordable? So think over it and keep in mind the insurance cost will vary, not may vary, I'm 100% sure it will vary from person to person depending on your age, experience, location. Like right now I am staying in CM2 region and I moved to CM1, insurance cost changes. So keep in mind the insurance, check it on confused.com. I did that. I purchased insurance from confused.com. It's just a price comparison site. Very good, very excellent site actually, to compare the insurance rates and everything. Road tax is more or less same. And I would recommend not to buy a diesel car in case you are buying. Those are cheaper, but still I don't think diesel car is a good investment rather. So buy a car from Facebook Marketplace or Autocar, wherever you feel comfortable. Facebook Marketplace is good because you get good quality and cheap cars, directly buy from the customer, so you don't have a agent or anyone in between. And a decent car should set you back by 1,000 quid. I think it should be okay. Don't go or fall in the trap of buying a 400, 500, 600 pounds car, because the repair and maintenance cost on those cars will be very high. I repeat, do not fall for a cheap car like 500, 600 pounds, because repair and maintenance is crazy. Like in my old car, I had just to replace a small silencer. It cost me 84 pounds, which is a lot, I think. But now that I purchased a decent car, a good 2008 is okay. 2010 also if you get is good. But don't go for old cars and cheap ones. At least spend 1,000 pounds on a car so that you get a decent car and you don't have to spend so much on maintenance. Yeah, that's it for now, and stay tuned for more videos. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment if you think that a student needs a car or not. What are your views? Should a student buy a car or not? Let me know your thoughts and let's communicate and let's discuss in comments. Thank you very much and good luck.